My dad and I went on a business trip. How are you, bro? Where am I? How did I get here? Hey, bro, my dad and I went on a business trip. The money's on the table. We can't eat instant noodles every day, you know? Bro, you're too poor. I want to eat your cooking. Don't eat instant noodles. Bro, why aren't you home yet? Come home and cook for me. Ah, I just got a call from my sister at the library. I was about to go home when everything went black and I ended up here. No signal. The user you dialed is temporarily unavailable. Please try again later. My phone is no good. It's locked with a combination lock. If they really wanted to lock me up, why leave an exit? That means there must be clues to the password inside the room. The torn out diary. Yeah, so what's the purpose? Fired 3 shots, but the edge extended. What does it mean? No hidden patterns? Are there any other clues? Maybe I forgot something. Why is it flashing? Wait, this light is flashing. This is brighter than mine. Long flash, short flash, long flash. 3 long, 2 short, for long, 1 short, 5 short, 1 long, for short. That's right. Every time I turn on the light, it's 3 long flashes with 2 short flashes in between. The number corresponding to the no-death password is 8956. 8956 is your mother's password. Incorrect password. You have 2 chances left. After 2 failures, the door will be locked. Only 2 chances left. I must have missed something. The diary content is your wife. According to the lights convention, the diary content is written in reverse. Our real password should also be reversed, 8956. 6598 password wrong, password wrong, password wrong, attention. One last chance left. If you fail, the door will be completely locked. One last chance left. If you fail, the door will be completely locked. What went wrong? The contrast of light and shadow. The inverted triangle symbol in the diary written in traditional Chinese characters. They are all reversed. Right, an inverted triangle. Oh, I know. Reverse doesn't just mean left and right are opposite. It also means up and down are opposite. And an inverted triangle is upside down. If you think of numbers as shapes, then the password is password correct. Is anyone there? Damn it, what kind of place is this? Is anyone there? If you've got the guts, come out here. See if I kick you to death. Hey, you kid, come here. Do you know what kind of place this is? I don't know. When I came out of the room, This should be an abandoned laboratory. What kind of place is this? Hello, you guys. I didn't expect there to be girls here too. My name is Jiechio. And you guys? My name is Sue. Jai Noah, what about you? How did you get here? You tell me first. I was on my way home from the library when everything went black and I suddenly found myself here. Yeah, me too. I was on my way back from the supermarket when I suddenly felt dizzy. I'm the same as you guys. Don't even mention that. Do your phones work? Yeah, absolutely no signal, like a PHS phone. Seriously? What kind of caveman are you? It's the new society. Why are you still using this stuff? Just used to it. Uff, weirdo. Never mind that. It seems like only the three of us are here. Maybe we should try walking forward and see if we can get out. It seems like we've reached the end. We can hear footsteps. It's someone else. Be careful. Hey, I'm in front. What are you afraid of? Huh, what? What is this? Who are you? Why are you impersonating us? We are you. Who are you? Are you clones? Ah, the workmanship of your skin doesn't look like that of androids. And your movements are so smooth, your expressions are so good. Our technology isn't up to par yet. How did this happen? I saw a second one. I actually have a second one. You guys aren't clones, are you? Cloning technology doesn't seem that advanced, right? I knew it. Modern society definitely has a lot of high-tech things that ordinary people can't access. It is so realistic. Don't panic. Let's see what's going on first. Hmm. Hey, are you crazy? Still thinking about taking pictures? Let's see how to deal with these three imposters first. We're the imposters. I think you're the imposters. The thief cries, "Stop thief." I advise you to behave yourselves. Hum. Oh my god, what's going on? Damn it, the door won't open. Hey, what did you guys do? TCH, I should be asking you what you did. Only 3 of you are real people, the other 3 are fake. The fake ones will prevent you from escaping this lab. You need to choose 3 dummies and send them into the hydraulic press to be scrapped. The door will only open again when there are only 3 people left in the room. Have a good time. Who's here? Hey, 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 what did you say? Okay, stop arguing. What's there to argue about? The situation is obvious now. The broadcast said that only one of us 6 is real. If you want the door to open, let's prove it now and see who's the real one. That's right, I've got a way. The dummies can't have our memories. Just tell your story. If they're fake, there will definitely be logical errors in their stories. TCH, why make it so complicated? TCH, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Stop talking nonsense. Look for yourselves. Hey, how can a normal person's head be smoking? It's obvious you guys are all fakes, imposters. There are wires in his head. Damn it, we didn't even know he was a fake. He really is a fake. But on the surface, there's nothing abnormal about him. Su Jiaying and I were both fooled. Huh, is this a thief crying stop thief? Hee hee, it's your turn next. Wait, did you get it wrong? The announcement only said there are only 3 real people here, but it didn't say one side is all real and the other side is all fake. That's right, logically speaking, if Jiang Xiong on our side is a fake, then the other 2 on your side should be more likely to be fake, right? I'm not a fake. Pretending to be weak? Give me a poll. From now on, you can't use methods that harm others or self-harm to prove your identity. Otherwise, you will be directly judged as a fake. Why? How come he can do it, but I can't? Obviously, the person who brought us here doesn't want to see us pass the test in such a crude way. Yes, he wants to have some fun. Boring. Ugh, what a mess. Are you happy now, imposter? Oh, I'm not. Well then, let's each tell our own stories, as I've suggested. Memory doesn't lie, that's for sure. I'll start. My name is Su Jiayin. My dad's name is Su Tianming, and he's a technician. My mom's name is Li Rong, and she's a head nurse. What kind of technician is your dad? He's a chemical plant inspector. Go on. I live in Dun City. I'm in Dun City, number 1 middle school. Which grade? Which class? Class 16. Which floor is my classroom on? The third floor. Do you want to ask more questions? Oh, what's our homeroom teacher's name? Lu Kai. Our English teacher is Wang Lily. Our Chinese teacher is Chun Bing. Our math teacher is Lu Kai. He's our homeroom teacher. What's the dean of students' name? Bai Jing'an. Please, do you want to leave some questions for him? What if he tells me exactly the same thing? Then let me go first. Don't rush, it's okay. Lastly, tell me about something that happened to you recently. Last Sunday, my best friend and I went shopping at a large shopping mall called donghua. I left at 10 a.m. and met my friend at the mall entrance at 10:20 a.m. On the first floor, there was a marketing event with a huge teddy bear mascot interacting with us. We first browsed clothing stores. Around 12 p.m., we found a restaurant called Jumping Frog to eat and chat. We stayed at the restaurant until 2 p.m., talking about celebrity gossip. Afterwards, we went to the arcade on the third floor and played until 4:15 p.m. before going home. Wow, you remember so many details. Is there a problem? Now it's your turn, you imposter. It's your turn to tell me. I want to see what you can come up with. You said my name is Su Jiai, I live in Pingsha City, and I go to Yutsai Middle School, etc. Pingsha City Yutsai Middle School. You and I are from the same place, right? Humph, you don't think that means he's real, do you? How do you know he's not making this up? Have you ever seen him in real life? Hmm. Oh well, I haven't. Okay, continue. My parents are the same as him, also named Su Tianming and Li Rong. Hey, what does your dad do for a living? My dad is an ordinary employee at a company. What does the company do? I think it's called Waiwanpu or something. I don't know the specifics. I only know that their company is in a large building. Hmm, I can't remember. Really, you have to believe me. Okay, let me ask you. You said you're at Yutsai Middle School, right? Which class are you in? Grade 11, class 13. What's your homeroom teacher's name? Li Yutsai Mr. 1. I only know his surname is Su. We all call him Mr. Su. Our math teacher's surname is Li. Okay, no need to say anything. What were you doing a week ago? That is, the weekend before last. Me. I. I was watching TV at home. Oh, of course I remember. I just finished eating and went out a little while later. No, wait, I was at home in the morning. In the afternoon, I went out with my friends. Let's go play. Yes, yes, we went to the amusement park. It was his birthday that day. We went to the amusement park. How much were the tickets? I don't know. He paid for them. What rides did you go on? The first one was the carousel. Yes, the carousel. The second one was the roller coaster. I remember that because I was too scared to ride it. They were riding it. The third one was, I think it was the Ferris wheel. And the fourth one, hey, when did you go? We went after lunch, but I don't remember what time it was. See, ask him anything and he can't answer. There's nothing to say. It's definitely fake. No, hey, when did you leave the amusement park? You still ask? Whatever. I don't know. I didn't check the time. I only remember it was late. Did you encounter anything particularly memorable at the amusement park? Yes, yes. There was a dinosaur puppet that was really cute. Hmm. What kind of dragon? I don't know. And the last question, what shoes were you wearing that day? I really can't remember. Okay, now you should know who's real and who's fake, right? Humph, I didn't expect you to be a fake. Huh. No, no, I'm real. Yes, he is real. And you re the fake one. What? Have your brains rusted? I answered everything correctly, but he couldn't answer anything. Anyway, he's fake, right? Hey, right, didn't he answer everything? No, for a normal person, not being able to answer is normal. Like Jiang Xiong, do you know your math teacher's full name? Shaw, I don't know. I only know his nickname is Big-Eared Monkey. It seems so. I only remember a few teachers' surnames. How could I remember all the teachers' names? Not only that, a normal person can't remember so many details of things that happened a long time ago. Little Bear, can you think back? Do you remember what you did last week and can recount all the details? The Sunday before last, I think I went to the arcade and played King of Fighters. Then I played Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Oh no, no. I played the racing game first, then the Three Kingdoms game. Human memory is a maze. Many times, what you think is a crystal clear memory is just something your brain fills in. It's like a bookshelf. You remember a book in a certain place on a certain shelf, but when you actually look for it, you suddenly find you can't find it. Hmm. So it's normal for me to misremember the order in which I played the games. Yes, that's right. Applying this to other things, memory can indeed be confusing. You might misremember the dishes at a restaurant you ate at. You might misremember a ride at an amusement park you visited. You might misremember details, or you might not remember at all. This is what a normal human brain is like. And what else could do this, besides a dummy? So, dummy, are you going to walk into the shredder yourself, or are we going to throw you in? Are you all crazy? My random reasoning is going to decide someone's life or death. But I just remember. Abnormal people can't remember. But Su Jiaying is a normal person. Haha, I just remember. Don't come any closer. What? Do you want me to help? Hey, no need. According to the broadcast, we should just make our own decision. Hey, did you hear that? We've already. He's the dummy. What is this? Let me go? Let me go? I'm the real one. If we chose wrong, thank you. It's flesh, not a machine. It's nothing. Just confirming if you're real. I'm real. After we get out, I can take you to my school to confirm. It's all the same place anyway. Okay, it's settled then. Since that's the case, there's only one dummy left. Hey, let me confirm first. Hmm, this is truly high-tech. The skin feels exactly like a real person. Since the mastermind made such a game, they certainly wouldn't let us. So you figured it out so quickly? Hmm, that makes sense. We'll have to use the same method as before. Who wants to go first? My name is Lin Wang, and I live in Pingsha City. What? You live in Pingsha City too? What if this is Jialing Wang? He saw what happened to the fake Su Jiaying before, so he's not going to make it up himself and is going to just follow the real Spirit King's words. Humph. In that case, Wouldn't the next one just repeat what the previous Spirit King said? So how do we tell them apart? Let's use a quick response method. Quick response is a good idea. Cough, cough. Listen carefully. How many people are in your family? For people? So synchronized. What's your father's name? Lin Shun. Your mother is Jiang Xiaoping? And who's the other person? Your sister? What's your sister's name, Lin Yuyan? How can we tell them apart? Not only are their answers exactly the same, but they're both saying it at the same time. Even if we try to answer first, we can't tell who's telling the truth and who's lying. Ugh, this is too difficult. What kind of technology is this that can know all my memories? Amazing. Why does he say the exact same thing as me? Could it be that the person behind the scenes has already investigated all my information? Okay, okay, Brother Jiang, keep asking. All right, I'll ask something else. Where were you at the library the weekend before last? What book did you read? A Brief History of Time? Oh, nothing else. I've been reading this book the whole time. What's so interesting about this thing? Let me ask a detail. Where is A Brief History of Time located in the library? CC cost 3006. It's unbelievable that you even know such a small detail of daily life. Absolutely correct. You too remember so clearly? When you were judging the truth about Su Jiaying, didn't you say that it's impossible for a normal person's brain to remember so clearly? Isn't this obvious? We're not normal people. Is it true or false? Stop wasting time and keep asking. TCH, what else is there to ask? Your answers are the same. Calm down. Or should I ask you something? Okay, listen carefully. What time did you go to the library? 9:10 a.m. So when did you leave? 11:30 a.m. Ah, finally something's different. Hee hee, 3 p.m. Why did you leave the library at 3 p.m.? Do you need a reason to stay in the library for so long? Of course you need a reason. Don't you eat lunch or something? And aren't you tired after staying so long? Okay, no reason needed. But why didn't you leave at noon? Why did you leave? It's normal to be so engrossed in reading that you forget to eat and sleep. But you arrived at the library at 9 a.m. Why did you leave at 11:30 a.m.? Wasn't it because you needed to go home to cook for Lin Yuyan? Oh, you don't need to? You actually need to cook for Lin Yuyan? As an older brother, isn't it the right thing to do to cook for your sleepy younger sister? So you think geniuses like us should waste time cooking for lazy younger sisters? Of course not. That's right. But we should give each other a hug when we're about to break down before our sister wakes up. Rushing home to cook for her makes us feel like we're even human. Wait, I'm going to collapse. I've never collapsed before. I'm human. I don't need to feel like I'm human. Of course, that's true. But do people like you and me really think we're human? Of course not. Do I feel like a god? Do gods need to use these weird electronic devices? I don't need such fancy electronic devices. Hey, why not? Technology is the first step for us to ascend to godhood. On the contrary, it's you. So why do you use such rudimentary electronic devices? Umph. Is it because you yourself are an electronic dummy? So using sophisticated electronic instruments makes you think of yourself? There's no need to use these to attack you. I know it's useless. I believe the human brain is better than any sophisticated electronic instrument. So can I also say that you're using so many electronic instruments? Isn't that just the thief crying, "Stop, thief"? Let's see which side is more suspicious. Logically, a dummy would be more likely to impersonate most people. Even if we take a step back and look at the facts, would someone really arrange for your side to be entirely composed of real people while our side is entirely composed of dummy people? Why is it impossible for the questioner to have such a wicked idea? Haven't you seen this on the exam paper? That makes sense. Okay then, let's have everyone evaluate who's real and who's fake. According to human logic, only a fake person would make such a suggestion because a real person is afraid of death and would do everything in their power to prove they're real, not just let others evaluate them. Do you agree? You two keep talking. You should give us some time to judge. We need to discuss it. Hey, can you tell which one is real and which one is fake? You can't tell at all. I think even they can't tell themselves. Hey, I think that Ling Wang who was with us before is fake. Why? Of course, it's because he doesn't seem like a person. Look at this bespectacled Ling Hua. Doesn't he look like a bookworm obsessed with science, getting excited and emotional when arguing? But he exudes a coldness all over his body, cold and icy, without any emotional fluctuation. Umph. And he only has an outdated mobile phone. You say, in this day and age, how could anyone use such a thing? Humph. But don't you think what Lin Wang said makes a lot of sense? Since we're going to have a real versus fake problem, how could we let someone who doesn't seem real make us choose? It's not that the technology is inadequate. Take Jia Sujian. For example, his demeanor and behavior were no different from a normal person. If the mastermind can create a fake person exactly like me, someone who understands all social common sense, why would they need to create such an inhuman fake person? Is it possible that the mastermind knows we know this and deliberately created this Ling Wang to confuse us? Oh no, I'm getting confused. This chain of logical suspicion is like stepping on your own foot to reach the sky. It's endless and doesn't help us distinguish between the real and the fake. We don't even know Li Wang who knows what kind of person he is in real life, let alone his relationship with his sister. And these two guys are indeed very clever. They both look like real people. Um, this is like the story of the real and fake Monkey Kings in Journey to the West. Who is Sun Wukong and who is the six-eared macaque? Only Buddha knows. But where is Buddha? Warning, warning. You have 10 minutes left to identify the fake person. After 10 minutes, if no fake person is identified, everyone will be considered a fake person. Report. Report. Please report. It seems we're running out of time. How do we find his weakness? We're short on time. We're the only two people here with such different personalities and appearances, which makes things even more difficult. So, where did things go wrong? There's a theory called 6 degrees of separation, which means that a person can connect with anyone in the world through a maximum of 6 people. And we too are quite noticeable in the real world, especially among teachers. So we can use that to judge our real-life personalities and thus determine who's real and who's fake. That's a good method. Let's try it. If we had enough time, we could definitely do that. But now it seems we don't have enough time, which is a real pity. Well then, let's continue interrogating each other. Logical flaw 1. It's bound to happen. Our logic is very strong. This is too much of a waste of time. And maybe the dummy has already developed a complete logical system. That's true. It's really worrying. Hurry up, we don't have much time left. What's the rush? Aren't we discussing this? We really need to speed things up. It's probably been 2 minutes already. Let's use the 6 degrees of separation theory to do a personality test. We have to try. If we don't get a result, we'll leave the last 2 minutes for the two of them to make a decision. What? What? That's right. You definitely don't want everyone to be executed as dummy, right? That means in the last 2 minutes, you need to come up with a result to decide who lives and who dies between the two of us. But no buts, let's begin. Let's go. What do we need to do? You don't need to do anything. Just recall. You two first. Tell me, who are the people in the education industry that you two have the most contact with or are most familiar with? Do and ask me. I'm not a fan of teachers. I have a good relationship with our homeroom teacher, the one I mentioned before, Liu Tsai. Do you have any recollections? For example, did he ever mention a certain maverick genius to you? No, really not. Think carefully. Think carefully. Think carefully. Hmm, I can't remember. I really don't recall our homeroom teacher mentioning that. You can try to recall the time period. Last October, I participated in a physics competition. Yes, I did participate. Teachers from your Yutsai Middle School probably participated too. Your homeroom teacher might have heard my name from other teachers and mentioned it unintentionally. I remember. Teacher Lee mentioned a physics competition in class, saying there were many very smart kids in it. Did he mention me? Don't worry, we still have 7 minutes. I don't remember very clearly, but I'm sure I haven't heard your names. Even similarities are fine. Was the first place winner wearing glasses? My homeroom teacher doesn't seem to have mentioned that. He didn't even mention the first place winner. Well, those who can participate in that physics competition are all geniuses. For ordinary students like you, first place and last place make no difference. How genius can you be? Wu Xiaoyang, we have no other ideas now. Humph, I'm too lazy to argue with you. Humph, you great genius. Can you hurry up and think of another way? Humph. All right, Uncle Jiang, you also think about whether you've heard anyone else mention us from elsewhere. Yes, we have 5 minutes left to try and recall something like that eccentric genius. I'll try. Hmm, I really don't have any other memories. How about it, Brother Jiang? Do you have any ideas? I don't know. To me, everyone is someone else's child. Calm down, calm down. We still have 3 minutes left. There's still time? Damn it. How come there are only 10 minutes? Sun Wukong and six-eared macaque. Now it really looks like this scene. Only Buddha can distinguish between the real and the fake. Where can we find this Buddha? Besides Buddha, there is another person who can't distinguish between Sun Wukong and six-eared macaque. Who is Ting? What does that mean? Who is Ting? I am Ting. What did you hear? I heard a lie, a lie, a lie. What lie? Maybe others didn't notice the passage of time, but I did. When you told everyone there were 3 minutes left, but actually it wasn't 3 minutes, right? Ah, you actually noticed this. What? You lied. Tell me quickly, how many minutes is it? There's less than 1 minute left. You want to kill us? The purpose of the dummy is to destroy him. He deliberately said there were 3 minutes left, but actually there are only 2 minutes left. That's right, when we thought there was still time. The 10-minute deadline has passed, and then we will all be labeled as dummies. From now on, we cannot use methods that harm others or ourselves to prove our identity otherwise. We will be directly judged as dummies. There's no time left, only 30 seconds. I'm convinced he's a dummy. Humph, that's right, he's a dummy. Ah, I did stall for time. I just wanted to figure out who is real and who is fake. Humph, at this point, you're still pretending. Isn't it obvious? You're fake. Are you sure? Why aren't you sure? You want to kill us all. Isn't this enough evidence? Did I kill you all? I'm the one who's about to die right now, right? That's because we identified your trajectory. So who identified my trajectory? It was. Although I don't know what your purpose is, you have indeed deceived everyone. No matter what, your actions will kill us all. That's a fact. I admit that my actions may indeed kill us all, but I've already said that I just wanted to buy a little more time. I'm more concerned about death. Please answer. What do you mean? Hey, have you ever thought about what if the memories of real people and dummies are real? Or what if false memories are implanted in a dummy? Would the dummy think it's fake? Human? Hey, have you ever thought about what if the memories of real people and fake people are real? Or what if you implant false memories into a fake person? Would the fake person think they're a fake person? Do you believe him? Hey, if that's the case, we'll have to doubt whether we're real or not. Hey, no matter what that fake person said, we can't let our imaginations run wild. The three of us are real. The fake person's goal is to stop us from escaping. He's definitely saying this to confuse us. Hey, open the door. Let's go out. I want to see what the mastermind behind this place is up to. Hey, what's going on next? Hey, Li Wang, what are you doing? Coming. Hey, this room took so long to open. Hey, I bet only 2 people came out. I don't think so. Maybe there's only one left. How about we make a bet? The loser has to walk like a duck. Hey, I'll join in. I bet no one comes out. Didn't your teacher teach you not to gamble? Hey, 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 this is no fun. Hey, look, people are coming out. Huh, so many people. Are these people also captured? It looks like it. Look, the room behind them is exactly the same as the room we were in just now, and they're all in groups of 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 45, 67. Why are there only 13 people? Weren't there 5 doors open? There should be 15 people. Hey, hey, yeah, it seems there are indeed fewer people. Maybe the base number of people in each room isn't necessarily 3. Humph, were you all summoned here for no reason? Hey, why are you all mute? Shaw, don't blame them. Everyone is cautious and doesn't dare to contact strangers casually, especially since you just came out of the room. Because they don't know if you are real or fake. What do you mean? We are definitely real. Haha, that's what everyone here says. Fake people won't say they are fake. Umph. You've also experienced the test of judging whether someone is real or fake. Yeah, I should say everyone here has experienced it. You're right. Shaw, what does it matter? I was able to come out of the room, which means I'm real, right? Humph, of course not. The broadcast told us that when there are only 3 people left in the room, the door will open again, but it's not responsible for identifying whether those 3 people are real or fake. In other words, there might be fake people hiding among these people. However, you can choose to believe that they all successfully identified the fake people. Hey, I don't trust anyone. I only trust myself. Umph, I think you two can be trusted too, haha. Having trustworthy partners is certainly the best, but human hearts are the hardest thing to fathom. Everyone who comes out of the room is afraid of the people in other rooms. Therefore, instead of helping each other, we've formed island after island. This must be related to the upcoming game. If I'm not mistaken, the next test should be the group game. Otherwise, the mastermind wouldn't need to do this. The group game. It is indeed related to the upcoming game. What's the next game? After everyone comes out of the room, the door will open. And what we need to do is escape. The basic rules are like this. You can see them on the screens on the wall. The rules are that simple. Of course, it's not as simple as it seems on the surface. After all, nobody knows what's behind that door. Hey, if that's the case, why do you still dare to approach us? Although the dummies are indeed scary, I don't think we should throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's why we came to contact you, and also to test if there are any dummies here. What do you think? With him here, your trio shouldn't have any dummies. There's no need to think that way. This is the result of our joint efforts. Humph, I didn't expect you to be so modest. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Chen Lin. The one wearing glasses is Zhou Rue. Hello. The other one is Li Mingda. And you? Hello. My name is Su Jiaying. Just call me Jiang Xiong. Looking around, there are only these three now. The people in the rooms didn't come out. After they did, our final game officially began. The rules of the game were exactly the same as Chen Lin had said. If the basic number of people in each room was 3, then there should be 15 people coming out of the 5 rooms. But so far, there are only 13 people. It seems that the previous conclusion that the basic number of people in each room was not necessarily May 3rd not be correct. The existence of the dummy and its dangers are so conspicuously displayed on the electronic screen. How could others not try to find the dummy? And what is the simplest way to identify a dummy? These people didn't move at all and didn't even seem to have any intention of finding the dummy in the crowd. This is obviously not right. Or do they all believe that those who came out of the door with them are real people? That's even more impossible. Chen Lin must be hiding some information. What a coincidence. I didn't expect Teacher Li to have given a public lecture at your school. Huh? Yes, that little old man's lectures were quite interesting. I remember Lin Wang. I didn't expect that Sister Chen Lin and I had a mutual friend. Wait a minute, I need to confirm some things. Oh, what's wrong? Is something the matter? There is something I want to ask you. Since the dummies are so dangerous, why didn't anyone here rescue them? We can't rescue the dummies because those who can come out of the room must have passed the tests of others. So it's very difficult to rescue the dummies, right? Even more important. The point is, if 3 people come out of a room and one of them is a dummy, how could the other 2 possibly admit it? If they did, it would mean they chose the wrong person and caused the death of the real one. They would become the executioners and criminals. Therefore, everyone tacitly agrees that there is a dummy in our team, but everyone keeps quiet and doesn't try to find out who the dummy is. This way, a certain dignity is preserved. Is that a reason? Of course not. I can guarantee that all 3 people in our team are real. As a group like ours, I have no reason to feel guilty. We won't keep it a secret from you if we want to survive. If we want to survive, we have to expose it. We're going to expose the fakes behind your window paper. Whether you made a mistake and killed the real person or not, whether there's a window paper or not, we don't care at all. So this situation is bound to happen. You. The three of us, who are convinced that we're the real ones, are going to force your ambiguous team, who don't know if the members are real or not, to conduct an inspection. We're going to expose the fakes. Besides, among those who have already made this choice, some must feel guilty, and some must have given up entirely. Therefore, exposing the fakes is bound to happen. But it hasn't happened yet. So why is that? What are you doing? Don't mess around. I already told you, we can see from the room. Those who came out have already been questioned and tested by others. Even if we do it again, it's just a waste of time. When it comes to matters of life and death, does anyone think it's a waste of time? We're not like that. Hey, don't be ungrateful. We've already told you so much. What more do you want? What are you pretending for? You're really ungrateful. You lied to us and then even tricked us. Who lied to you? We're telling the truth. You just don't believe it yourselves. Huh? You want a beating, huh? What? You want to hit me? Come on. If you've got the guts, then do it. I'm dodging. I'm your grandson. Little bear, stop. What? You saw me give this kid a beating? We find out immediately what they're hiding from us. You come back first. Hey, no, I'm going to teach this kid a lesson. Sai, we all know the simplest way to find the dummy is. Wait, that's not logical. It has to just hit it. Because the dummy doesn't have blood, it's all mechanical underneath. That's right. Even Jiang Xiong could think of such a simple method. With so many people here, how could no one have tried it? It can only mean that someone has already tried this method. Excluding the three of us, only 13 people came out of these 5 doors. Did only 2 people come out of some rooms? Or did some of the original 15 people disappear in some other way? Is he being accused of attacking others in an attempt to find the dummy? The dummy was destroyed, which means you're trying to hide the fact that the rules restricting movement inside the room still apply outside. Oomph, looks like I guessed right. You bastard, you dared to harm me. Just wait until we get out, and I'll teach you a lesson. Oomph, how did you guess? It's simple. What I just told you is all normal, expected speculation. Plus, his provocative intent was so obvious, it was hard not to think that way. Well, I can't help it. I'm not a professional actor. I'm tearing this apart now. Oomph, what do you mean? Why are you hiding this information? They just want to verify if the rules are true. Of course, so do we. And by hiding it, we have an extra trump card compared to you. In critical moments, this could save our lives. Shouldn't we help each other now? How can we help each other? What can we do in this cruel place? The only thing we can do is try every possible way to escape. Who knows if we can escape in the end? Who has explicitly said we can get out? As long as we can complete these challenges, won't we be able to? Humph. Who told you that you can get out after completing them? Maybe the people behind the scenes just see us as insects in a glass box, watching us exhaust ourselves trying to survive, and then cruelly crushing us to death. This laboratory might be a prison from which we can never escape. Insects fight with all their might, only to escape from one cage to another. And death might not be a bad thing. Damn it, which bastard captured us? Young master, I will definitely not let him go. In fact, we don't even know who the mastermind is. No matter what you think, I'm determined to go home. This kind of hellhole can't possibly stop me. I absolutely cannot sit and wait to die. We might be able to escape and bring this mastermind to justice. With your abilities, you might actually be able to escape. The rules of the room still exist after we entered this big room. The only rule that doesn't exist is that it no longer exists, right? The destruction of the dummy. That's right. Even if we find the dummy now, there's nothing to destroy it. How did you guess that? It's simple. Even if the rules still exist, a normal person wouldn't sit and wait to die. They would definitely investigate the dummy. In fact, when we came out, you had already found several suspicious dummy people. But now you. The only explanation for the complete silence is that finding the fakes won't help they still exist. So, even if you can't destroy them, you should still be on guard, right? Are you asking your boss? In that case, why don't you let your boss talk to me? You can even do this? That's impressive. I've never seen such a smart person before. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chin Mingho. And who are you? I was the first to leave the room, the first to discover this rule, and of course, the first to unite everyone into a common group. Therefore, we are now fully capable of focusing all our efforts on the same thing, and we also have the ability to target and exclude others. Of course, if you want to escape, you should unite. Those who want to undermine our unity are undermining everyone's desire to escape. Shouldn't such people be targeted and excluded? For example, outsiders who aren't one of us. Is this a threat? Not a threat, just a sincere invitation for you to join us and work together to escape from this place. Wouldn't that be better? Besides, we'll share intelligence with you, like who the imposters are. Humph, Chen Mingho is just a hypocritical little man. He'll label anyone who disobeys him as an imposter for his own selfish desires. I think with your intelligence, you should already know who the imposters are. So, do you want to join us? Don't you suspect that some of us are imposters? I believe Chen Lin's words. With someone as smart as you, there shouldn't be any imposters in your team. I'll think about it. Caution is a good habit. I'll give you time to consider. Anyway, there are still 3 rooms whose doors haven't been opened. You can think about it now. I'll be very patient, but I must remind you that excessive caution is a worse habit than carelessness. Nice, Lin Wang. What should we say? Should we join them? I doubt they'll help us when things get tough. No need to rush. Let's wait and see. Warning, don't lay a hand on my boss. Do and wait for your teammates, they can't get out. I told you they were coming out. The door was about to open. Lin Wang, have you thought it through? I think you know what I'll decide. Looks like you're going to be lone wolves. No problem. Even if you refuse, this isn't a game you can escape. No third person comes out. Sure enough, they all pointed to the third person as a dummy. How could this happen? This is the first time I've encountered this situation. Looks like the last 10 minutes are up. Did I waste too much time and we're all wiped out? Let's go check. Huh, it's true. Not a single person came out. 3 lives were sacrificed for one person's life. Isn't that a bit too stupid? Seriously, with the last 10 minutes almost up, why not just throw out anyone at random? Not a single one came out. What's wrong? I'm observing the other people's expressions. What do their expressions mean? It's simple. Generally, in a room with 3 people, if someone manages to identify the 3 dummies by themselves, they'll be surprised. But if there's no time left when it's the last person, and they can only randomly throw out a dummy to save their own life, then they'll express the same sentiment. Oh, in other words, through this method, we can roughly to determine which rooms had someone randomly chosen at the last minute, and which room might have a dummy among the people inside. Well, that's a possibility. But this is just a guess. The dummy could be among this one person, or it could be among the first 2. Therefore, the game will become quite complicated. If that's the case, Chen Mingho should know the most about the dummy. Humph. Does Chin Mingho really know all the dummy people? We should trust ourselves instead of him. Right, Li Wang? Now all the doors are open. It seems the game is about to begin. Why is only one person coming out this time? There wasn't even a red light. They came out so quickly. Why haven't the others come out yet? Are they afraid to come out? How could this be? Yes, because they're worried about dummy people. Because they can't tell who the dummy is, they're trying to eliminate everyone else. And at this moment, what he can be sure of is, he himself must have truly never imagined that someone would do this. This is simply, ah, congratulations on passing the second level. And next is the third level. Enough nonsense. Who wants to pass this crappy level? If you're so capable, don't bring out that broken robot. Come here yourself and see if I can handle you. Humph. All you can do now is pass the third level I designed for you. We have no idea how many more levels are waiting for us. If we pass the third level, there will be a fourth level, and if we pass the fourth level, there will be a fifth level. We might as well just wait here to be eliminated. I can tell you that as long as you can pass this third level, you can leave this place. That means as long as we pass the third level, we can go home. You can choose to participate or not to continue accepting the challenge. Please follow me. Want to go? Let's go into the third level. Maybe there's still a glimmer of hope. There's no water or food in this secret room. Staying here will only lead to starvation. But I don't want to starve here. Humph. There are 9 rooms in this place, arranged in a grid. In each room, there will be the same number of people as you. Each time you scan your face, you get a puzzle piece. Collect all 9 pieces to make a key. The person with the key can then leave this place. Getting the key isn't difficult, and there's no danger in the rooms at first. There's a button on the table in each room. Pressing the button and waiting for everyone to leave will change the room problems, or deadly traps might appear. Of course, as long as you don't press it, nothing will change. That's the whole game rule. The rules don't seem complicated. According to the machine, you just need to enter each room and get the corresponding puzzle piece through facial recognition. The problem lies in the buttons in the rooms. Can we look at the rooms first? You can look after the game starts. Can everyone move together? A room can only hold a maximum of 6 people. Are the doors always open? You can only get the puzzle piece through facial recognition after entering the room and closing the door. You have 3 minutes left. The game will officially begin in 3 minutes. We need to come up with a plan in these 3 minutes. The rules of the game are very simple, and even passing this level is very easy. As long as none of us press that button, we can all get all the puzzle pieces and leave this damn place. But there are dummies here. Originally, I thought we would all go from room to room, supervising each other's dummies. That way, we could pass smoothly. But now it seems that this method won't work. Therefore, our best solution now is for everyone to act according to the previous room team formation. The real person in each room should watch over the dummies in their room to ensure that the dummies don't secretly press the button. If we supervise them well, we can pass easily. That's all we can do. Let's go. Challenge begins. Huh. Hey, come help me. The screen says 2 people need to place their palms on the screen simultaneously for the face scan to succeed. 2 people at the same time. Humph. I didn't expect there to be such a hidden rule. What if there's only one person in some rooms? It shows others, meaning if there's only one person, then no one else needs to help. Hey, finished reading? Let's get started. Scan successful. Humph, easy peasy. Looks like this third level is incredibly simple. Huh? Humph. Come on, it's your turn. The third level can't be this easy, right? But it really is very simple. As long as everyone in each room watches the dummy and prevents it from pressing the button, we can easily. Have you gotten out yet? If you're certain someone is a dummy, would you let them get the puzzle piece? Of course not. Who would let a dummy get through the game smoothly? That's right, especially when you're certain they're a dummy. Therefore, almost no one would let someone identified as a dummy scan their face to get the puzzle piece. So what? But what if I said, what if this person identified as a dummy is actually a real person? If you don't help them scan their face to get the puzzle piece, what does that mean? And what would they do? Why does face scanning require someone else's assistance? Actually, this has never been a game about finding dummy people. Why don't you help me scan my face? Why should a dummy help you scan your face? I said I'm not a dummy. I'm real. All dummy people claim to be real. If you don't believe me, just ask me some questions now. I'm sure I can answer it. So what if I can? You fake people have pretty good logic. Please, I'm real. Help me get the puzzle pieces. I can prove it to you after I get out. You still want to come out with us? I think you're trying to ruin our game. No need to say more. We absolutely will not help you get through. You fake person, give up. Go to the next room. Don't waste your breath on him. We've already got the puzzle pieces, so ignore him. Fine, you won't let me have an easy time, and I won't let you have an easy time either. You want to get out, huh? You wait. Oh no. There's a button. Stop him. What's going on? What's happening? It seems like nothing's happening. Oh right, I remember now. This room will only change after we get out. Pressing the button will only make you re-enter this room. The difficulty of obtaining puzzle pieces in the rooms has increased. You think you've harmed us, but actually you've harmed yourself. Humph, can't you harm yourself? You should think about it carefully. After we leave, the people who come in later will be furious if they find out someone broke the rules and pressed the button. Once the first domino falls, all the rooms will become dangerous. Do you still think it has nothing to do with you? Now we've all got them. Hey, let's choose a door. Let's go to the middle of which door. Hey, what does this mean? Is this path blocked? It shouldn't be blocked. The mastermind behind this wants to create an environment where everyone is in danger and retaliates against each other. They definitely won't let us all meet. After all, if we meet, we can clear up misunderstandings through communication. It should be that when one room's door is opened, the other room's doors will close, so that we can keep going until we clear the game. Unable to meet him, that's a real bastard. If I find him, I'll beat him to a pulp. But if we have 9 rooms, that means 9 teams, and if each team is in a different room, wouldn't all the doors be locked, trapping us inside? But each room can only hold 6 people at most. 2 teams working together would solve the problem. And even if each team is in a different room, that's exactly what the mastermind wants, isn't it? There must be something we've overlooked. Everything needs a final explanation, but I don't have enough information right now to deduce anything. The door has already been opened. If I'm not mistaken, it's the small. The Team S room, right? They've identified the other person as a dummy. It seems his earlier deduction might come true. Let's go in and check it out. Hey, what were you thinking about? A strange thought I don't need right now. I haven't sorted it out yet. Hey, what do we do? I don't remember the password. What do we do? I don't remember the password. What is this thing? Let's go check it out. What do we do? I don't remember the password. What do we do? Robots. There are robots here too. Hee hee, this is different from the room we were in. Did someone press a button? They're definitely trying to harm us. It's that group on our right, right? After we get out, I'll deal with them. Hey robot, how do we get out? You want to get puzzle pieces? Of course. Otherwise, why would we be here? You want to get puzzle pieces? Hey, pretend you're stupid, believe it or not. I'll teach you a lesson. You want to retrieve puzzle pieces? Hey, I'll show you what's what right now. Hey, forget it. It's just a robot. Yes, it's just a simple AI robot. Even if you take it apart, it won't answer your question. In fact, we probably won't be able to get out. Humph. We want to retrieve puzzle pieces, but the device used to verify your faces is locked. There's a key on the platform. Wait, where's the key? Hey, are the number plates the key? Yes, each number plate on the platform has a different number on both sides. One side represents yin, and the other side represents yang. There are 20 number plates in total. You just need to put the number plates into the holes one by one. As long as the number of yin and yang on both sides is equal at the end, you can unlock the lock. Then you can use the electronic screen. Scanning your face to get puzzle pieces is easy, but which is yin and which is yang? Which number represents yin and which number represents yang? I've forgotten. I only know that the number of yin and yang on these 20 number plates on the stage is sometimes yin and sometimes yang. How can we possibly distinguish two pairs of number plates with an equal number of yin and yang on each side? You can play around with them and study them for now. I remember that the numbers on these number plates can directly restore them to their original state, but you only have one chance to unlock them. If you fail to unlock them, you'll have to wait a month for the next chance. What? A month later? There's nothing to eat or drink here. Do you want us to starve to death here? Hey, don't even mention a month. We'd die of thirst even if we didn't drink water for 7 days. Tell me, are you kidding us? You must know the password. It's not like they deliberately didn't tell us. After messing it up, all they had to do was tell me to put it back together. After messing it up, all they had to do was tell me they were a complete idiot. No wonder the robot outside that gave us the third challenge said there might be danger in the room and the cost of failure was too high. The person behind it all is a real bastard. Hey, what are you thinking? Just try unlocking it. What if you make a mistake? Isn't it supposed to be sometimes yin and sometimes yang? If we're lucky, we can unlock it directly. Hey, what if we're unlucky? If we're unlucky, I'll go out and knock that big robot's head off, and then we'll think of another way to get out of here. Hey, at least do some research first. Seriously, weren't you also trapped in a room at the beginning and needed to crack the code to open the door? Yeah, that's probably how it is. So how did you break it? The password is solved. Ha ha ha. I don't really use my brain. But I'm lucky, right? I figured it out on the third try. Could there be some kind of marking on it? Does it mean odd numbers represent yin and even numbers represent yang? It can't be like that. If it were, it would be too easy. Or are these number plates magnetic? Well, I don't know if it's an S level or N level sound. Humph, there's no magnetism. I think this little robot is definitely hiding something. I'll give him a few punches and see if he tells the truth. He's just a robot. He doesn't feel pain. No matter how much you hit him, it won't work. Why would a robot say it can be restored? If it wants to find out what is yin and what is yang, there's no need to restore it. How could it forget the password? How could I forget the password? Oh, I see. This has absolutely nothing to do with finding out what yin and yang are. Actually, we don't need to know what yin and yang are. We just need to make sure the number of yin and yang on both sides is equal. Restore. Hey, have you already figured out what yin and yang are? We don't need to know what yin and yang are. So you are. Yes, you've restored the number plate. Cut. I just found a method. Isn't this the same as me? It's also a matter of luck. Hey, confirmed. This is sometimes yin, sometimes yang. Confirmed. It can be unlocked now. Hey, hey, hey. You're even more casual than me, aren't you? Hey, you guys can calculate it. Because what's facing up now is 10 yin and 10 yang. So no matter how I divide it into two piles, the yin and yang numbers in both piles are opposite. For example, if the left side has 10 yang numbers, the right side will have 10 yin numbers. If the left side has 9 yang numbers and 1 yin number, the right side will have 1 yang number and 9 yin numbers, and so on. As long as I flip all the number plates on either side, the yin and yang numbers in both piles will be equal. The unlock code is correct and the lock is unlocked. That is really good. You're quite capable, kid. Hey, let's quickly scan the faces to get the puzzle pieces. Great, we got another piece. Let's go. Hey, if we just leave like this, we won't be able to get any other pieces. Those bastards don't follow the rules we set at the beginning. I think we shouldn't let the people behind us have it easy either. Humph, let's press this button and see how they get this room. How can they cut the puzzle pieces like that? If they're so heartless, don't blame us for being ruthless too. No way. This will only exacerbate the conflicts between the people in each room. Humph, why should they just press the button whenever they want? We're supposed to leave them a room where they can easily get the puzzle pieces. If everyone follows your logic, everyone will press the button after leaving, making it even harder for us to get out. Yes, the mastermind behind this. Why are we being separated? And why did they design this strange level? This is their plan. We only have one enemy here, and that's the mastermind behind it all. We must. If you get caught up in fighting with other players, you really lose. Fine, fine. Since you say you don't love it, then don't love it. Oof, let's keep going, hey. If someone presses the button in this room again, I don't care. After we leave, nobody in Yenin will have a good time. Don't be so pessimistic. Not everyone is a bad person, haha. They still have some conscience. I told you, bad people are few and far between. Most people are still working together. As long as we don't press the button, everyone else can easily leave this hellhole. Unfortunately, there are always one or two bastards. Okay, stop complaining. Let's hurry up and get the puzzle pieces. Hey, huh? Hey, what's wrong? The longer they stay in the room, the more it proves they're in trouble. Could it be that someone pressed a button in their room? It's highly likely. If so, out of revenge, they might press the button after solving the puzzle. Damn it, we'll press the button too. Why should they keep taking advantage of us? That's the problem. It's not about scarcity, it's about inequality. Nobody wants to suffer a loss while others benefit. So, since they've anticipated others pressing the button when leaving the room, they'll press it when they leave, just like Brother Jiang. The worst that could happen is we're all stuck. But the bigger problem is that because there are people in the rooms ahead, we can't move. The people in the rooms behind us will mistakenly think we're solving a puzzle, and they'll also imagine we'll press the button when we leave. And so they'll press the button too. If this continues, everyone will press the button, and we face a series of dangerous puzzles filled with complex problems. The room can be opened. Let's not think about it anymore. Let's go check the next room. There are other people there? After all, we're all scattered across these rooms. It's normal for people from two rooms to bump into each other occasionally. This is the third team that's directly jumping in without distinguishing between real and fake. The eliminated group. Well, since we're all in the same room, let's work together to overcome this challenge. These guys, it's strange that they pressed the button every time we left the room, even though we never did. Oh right, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jiang Linwei. My name is Zhou Min. My name is Su Jiayin. Gazing at Jiang Xiong'a, want to get puzzle pieces? Then press the button on the control panel and take on the challenge. Which button should we press? We need to collect pieces. I'll press it. Ow, what's going on? The ceiling. Oh my god, that was close. Luckily, I reacted quickly. What is this thing? Ah, it's a bomb. Welcome to the bomb challenge. I will ask you questions one by one. If you answer these 3 questions before the countdown ends, the countdown will stop and the game will begin. Final exam. Calm down. Look at the screen on the wall. Listen to the question. What does it mean? Does it mean we have to find which bowl has gold? It shouldn't be like that. There are 3 bowls here, only one of which contains gold. You choose one bowl first. I'll remove one of the other 2 bowls that doesn't have gold. Now you have 2 bowls left. You can choose the other one or stick with your original choice. How do you choose to get the gold? Why? Changing it is always a 13 probability anyway. I think the second time will be a little luckier. Wrong answer. Can you please stop answering randomly? We're going to get killed by you sooner or later. But aren't the 2 bowls clearly the same? Is it because the probability is the same that there's no need to exchange them? Shaw, stop talking nonsense. Hey Lin Wong, this is up to you. You should exchange them. Look, they're still the same. Shut up. Why not exchange them? The probability of getting gold is only 13, while exchanging the bowls gives you a 23 probability of getting gold. That's nonsense. The first question is correct. Why is that? I don't have time to explain. Oh right, time is running out. Listen to the second question. Find the equation that makes the equation true by moving only one match. Ugh, more math. It gives me a headache. Hey, little bear, what are you doing? Let me see if I can dismantle this thing. That's a bomb. Don't move it. It's too dangerous. Time is running out. Hurry up and solve the problem. Shaw, we need to change the last number 2. The result will definitely be greater than 2. If we can only move one match, the result 2 can only become 3 or 12. Teacher, that still doesn't work. So we can only move the first match, which equals 2. The result equals 2. To turn addition into subtraction, you must move the matchstick on the plus sign to make it 9 minus 7. But how do you turn 5 into 7? The matchstick on the plus sign can turn 5 into 6 or 9, but even if it becomes 9 to 6 or 9 to 9, the equation still doesn't hold. Damn, only being able to move one matchstick is too limiting. Otherwise, changing it to 9 seems possible. But what can you change it to? 0. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5 isn't 2 either. What kind of puzzle is this? It's a paradox. Changing 9 to 9 is correct. The approach is correct. You need to break free from the limitations of the question and break your fixed mindset. What are you muttering about? Hey, answer the question quickly. Time is running out. Your approach is correct. You need to change the property of the number. What does property mean? Answer the question. Moving the matchstick in the number 9 makes the equation minus 3 plus 5 is equal to 2, which is correct. Yes, the second question is correct. Changing the property of the number changes the positive number to a negative number. It seems like addition, but it has actually become a subtraction equation of 5 minus 3. Wow, Li Wang, how did you come up with this brilliant idea? Now, listen to the last question. 5 pirates found a treasure. Inside the treasure, there's a strict hierarchy among the pirates regarding a gold coin. First, the leader proposes a distribution plan, which requires a majority vote to pass. Otherwise, the leader is thrown to the sharks. The second in command then proposes another plan, and the remaining members vote, and so on. Remember, these 5 pirates are intelligent, rational, greedy, and rule-abiding. You are the leader. How would you distribute the gold coins? The time spent listening to the question even counts as time? That's unfair. Complaining is useless. You must answer this question quickly. It's simple. 20 coins each, seconds. Don't forget the premise. They are all intelligent and greedy pirates. Yes, they will try to save themselves while throwing others into the sea to feed the sharks, thus gaining more gold coins. Hey, wouldn't it be more likely for the leader to distribute most of the gold coins to the others? If I were the second in command, I would never vote in favor, because only by keeping the choice in your own hands can you truly succeed. Maximizing profits is the right idea, and the fourth brother would think the same way. If the fourth brother initiates the proposal, he can allocate all the gold coins to himself, leaving only the fifth brother to vote. Even if the fifth brother opposes it, it's powerless to change the outcome. There are already 2 opposing votes, so the third brother can also vote against it. No, the third brother can't vote against it. If the third brother lets the second brother get the opportunity to propose, he won't get any gold coins because when there are only 4 people left, the second brother only needs one person's support for the proposal to pass, and that supporting vote will definitely not be from the third brother. That's right. The fourth brother will definitely not let the allocation power go to the third brother, just like the fifth brother won't let the allocation power go to the fourth brother. Hey, what's with the second brother, the third brother, the fourth brother, and the fifth brother? That's too low level. There's less than a minute left. Can you think of an answer? Give me some time. Time is not enough. We're coming up with an answer. Lin Wang, you. So you really believe he can give the correct answer in such a short time? The answer is correct. We believe him. Lin Wang led us through the game twice before. We trust him. Hurry up. Have you figured it out yet? Shut up. Can't you give others some quiet time to think? We're about to die. How can you expect me to stay calm? No, we can't go on like this. We shouldn't entrust our lives to others. My answer is the only one that counts. The boss doesn't take any for himself. The rest of us get 25 each. Ha ha ha. Ha ha, you got it right. I'm a genius. Ha ha, wrong answer. How could this be? What are you doing? Who told you to answer randomly? How could this be? How could this be? How could this be? Humph. The distribution results are 970,102. Great. Hey, my God, we're just a little short. We must get the puzzle piece. Why is this the answer? I can't believe it. This is called Nash equilibrium. Hey, the boss is giving himself so much, while the others are only getting 1 or 2 gold coins. How could those pirates agree? This involves a concept in game theory, consensus. Only when there is consensus can inference be made. They will weigh the optimal solution. In other words, the pirates understand that other distributions would be worse, and even though they get less, they can only agree. If you have enough time, you can also deduce the answer by working backwards. From only 2 pirates left to 3 pirates left, and finally back to the beginning. Ah, I see. Hey, aren't you going to show your faces? Can we act with you? Yes, we should have a greater chance of escaping if we help each other. No need. Many hands make light work. If you encounter problems you can't solve, we can help. Sorry, we prefer to act alone. Okay, I hope you can successfully escape this place. We left first. I almost forgot. What do you want to do? Press the button. We've already cleared the level. Why press the button again? The person who entered the room before us almost killed us here. Why should we be the only ones to suffer this? If everyone did this, nobody would get out. I think you're really naive. Never mind. Let's go to the next room. Huh. Thank goodness we didn't team up with them. They're so mean. That woman is so stupid. If we were on their team, she would definitely drag us down. Oomph. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Is there something dirty on my face? Oh right, Lin Wong. Why did you refuse to team up with them? It must be because you also think he's stupid, right? That's one aspect, but not the main point. So what's the main point? The main point is people's hearts. What? People's hearts. Only 2 people came out of that room. That means they didn't care about the life or death of the third person. They would completely disregard the safety of others for their own lives, even willingly using others as shields. Therefore, they are very likely to do so in the later rooms. That's why I disagreed with them joining us. Oh, I see. Not teaming up with them was absolutely the right decision. Oomph, those two bastards are inhuman. Speaking of which, only one person came out of the last room. Well, that girl who came out of the room is in great danger. Humph, let's see who has the harder fist. Let's not think about that anymore. Let's get the fragments first. We've already gotten almost half of them. Do you think we can get out in the end? Of course we can. With Lin Wang with us, we are the strongest team. Who knows what we will encounter later? Don't let your guard down. Hey, cheer up. I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you too. Let's go. Let's continue. Hey, great. This room can scan faces directly. Hey, ha, 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 ha. Finally, we've reached the last room. After completing the challenge in this room, we can leave. Hmm. Collect all 9 puzzle pieces, and we'll get the key to leave this hellhole. Humph. Once I get out, I'm going to call all my brothers over. Those bastards dared to mess with us. I'll show them what real cruelty is. Wait, we can call the police after we get out. Do you want to come back here again? That's true. Never mind. We'll talk about that after I get out. Last room. Come on. I'm ready. What's wrong, Lin Wang? I just thought about what you guys said earlier. Everyone knows that if we leave this place, they'll definitely call the police. And if you're the mastermind, you can make these. After we go in, the person who called the police will definitely leave. Right, Lin Wang? You mean even if we get the last puzzle piece, we can't get out? Damn it, isn't this mastermind just playing us? I'm just analyzing from one person's perspective, and I guess getting the last puzzle piece will be extremely difficult. Damn it. Anyway, we're already here. Let's go in and see what's going on. Alarm. Alarm. Facial recognition device destroyed. Alarm. Facial recognition device destroyed. Alarm. Facial recognition device destroyed. Damn it, everything's smashed. Which dummy did this? They don't want us to leave, so they just use this method? They're not even putting on an act, just using the most brutal method to prevent us from getting. These jigsaw puzzle pieces are really annoying. Is there any way to break this deadlock? It seems like this situation can't be solved by thinking. We finally made it to the last room after so much trouble, but it turned out like this. It seems you're right, the person who captured us won't let us leave no matter what. It can't be that simple. How could someone who designed such an ingenious place use this method to prevent us from leaving? So you mean the facial recognition device here isn't necessarily manipulated by the mastermind to sabotage it, but more likely by other people who have been here before? What's trapping us isn't some game, but human nature. Let's go. Is it okay for us to stay here now? It's no use. But where can we go now? As long as we're alive, there must be other ways. That's right. Who said we can only get out by getting the puzzle pieces? Even if I have to dig, I'll dig a hole and get out. Huh, it's been so long. How come there are only so few people? Are some people still in the room and haven't come out yet? No, some people are probably never going to get out. Huh, did you succeed? 9 puzzle pieces? No, we're just one piece short. It's in the last room. I don't know who it is. What are you laughing at? We didn't succeed. Are you happy? Was it you who did that? Look, you're wrong. P.S. Not laughing. Yes, I didn't do anything. Huh. Come on. Do you dare to make a move? If you're not afraid of death, then make a move. Never mind. It shouldn't have been them. Huh. There's no one alive in the room. Look, that robot is coming. Let's go take a look. It seems no one can get 9 puzzle pieces. Is there no other way? No. This is the final test. If you don't pass this test, you won't be qualified to leave. This is the rule. I don't care about the rules. I'm going to get out. Stop talking about these stupid rules. Today, I don't recognize these stupid rules. Get out of my way. Huh. Whoever dares to ignore the rules won't live. Oof, what do we do now? Are we really trapped here and can't get out? Maybe there's another way. The last shot missed, so this time there's no chance. What are you doing? It's too dangerous. I just want to ask a few questions. Do we still have a chance to try and get through these rooms again? No, this is your only chance. Can we exchange puzzle pieces to complete a puzzle and give a few people a chance to leave? No, the puzzle pieces are bound to individuals. Only identical pieces can be combined to create a key. Okay, I understand. So, we don't even have a chance to find a loophole. Don't worry, it's not that simple. Since everyone has failed, why is that robot just standing there watching? Is it keeping us here just to admire our desperate expressions after we've lost all hope? Yes, so far that robot. The robot hasn't done anything, so there must be another reason. You didn't get 9 puzzle pieces either? TCH, if it weren't for that bastard breaking that facial recognition device. Damn it, don't let me know who did it. What happened? We already had 8 puzzle pieces, just one more, but when we entered the last room, we found that the facial recognition device had been destroyed. What? A dummy did it? I don't know. Was that your last room? What do you mean? You encountered that room too? Yes, of course I encountered that room, because I'm the one who broke that facial recognition device. What? I bet those of you who have 8 puzzle pieces are really curious about my name right now. Well, let me introduce myself first. My name is Jade Guanyin. Who wants to know your lousy name? Why? Haha, of course you're doing this to get out. To get out, you've damaged the facial recognition device. How can you possibly get out? No, no, of course not because of that. With so many people here, someone's bound to press a button inside the room. And I know I can't possibly get all the puzzle pieces because I can't solve so-called puzzles. In this situation, how can I ensure the highest probability of getting out? Hmm. Therefore, what you need to do is pull everyone else down to your level. You're really smart. That's right. I need to make everyone else like me, so that no one can collect all the puzzle pieces and they're trapped here. While those smart people figure out an escape plan, I just need to follow behind and reap the benefits. Little bear, calm down. I advise you to think carefully. Have you forgotten what the rules of this place are? Be careful, you'll die? Little bear, don't. He ruined himself. The rules say you can't hurt yourself, right? Isn't this considered self-harm? No wonder it's so strange. With Jiang Xiong's intelligence, how could he possibly guess the password to get out of the first small room? The first password room. What was your correct password? It was 4 ones. And mine was 8866. Did you find a clue and deduce the password? I think I found a clue, but I'm not sure. I just guessed and got lucky. How many times did you try before getting the password right? The third time. This isn't a test of our intelligence at all, it's a game of human nature. He's so sloppy, he's going to attack. What? Doesn't the rule say you can't hurt others? If he punches you, Jiang Xiong will be executed like a dummy. Liamo, you're sending Jiang Xiong to his death. How could he possibly listen to you? Why is this happening? Something different from the rules has occurred. Didn't the rules say that whoever makes a move would be considered a dummy and destroyed? Why hasn't anything happened? It seems I guessed right. After everyone is in dire straits, there will always be a smart person who can find a way out. Hey, it seems I can get out. Really? Is what he said true? You found a way out? No, it's still a little short. It should be the most crucial point. Let me think. But I still don't understand why Jiang Xiong hit me, but I'm completely unharmed. Because the rules are lying, right? The rules are lying. Why do you say that? Why are the rules lying? This whole game is a huge test of human nature. What's going on? Everyone needs to use meticulous reasoning to crack the password to get out of the room at the beginning, right? What about me? I didn't use any reasoning and just randomly pressed the keys. Hey, that's right. I'm sure some people have already noticed that some people didn't use rigorous reasoning to find the password, but instead randomly entered the password and guessed the correct answer. There's a key point. Everyone had to enter the password 3 times to open the door. I did succeed on my third try. Yes, me too. I thought I was doomed, so I just guessed randomly, but it turned out to be right. That's the key. Entering the wrong password 3 times doesn't lock the door, as the announcement said, it opens it directly. This conclusion can be reached by everyone calmly sharing information. But the next challenge is where the barriers begin. Real versus fake? In that lab, the announcement told us that fake people would disrupt the game. No, this is creating an information barrier between us. Without knowing whether someone is real or fake, everything they say is considered misleading. So even simple information like the door opening automatically after entering the password goes unnoticed. I didn't expect it to be like this. What about the second game? Is the second game also fake? The rules in the announcement are to find fake people within a time limit so that there are no more than 3 people in the room. Otherwise, everyone will be considered a fake and destroyed. Is this also fake? If I'm not mistaken, after the time is up, no matter how many people are left, they won't be destroyed. In other words, this is clearly a deception. How is that possible? We clearly saw that no one came out of one of the rooms. How could you be unharmed? Are you sure there's someone in that room? What evidence do you have? Everything you're saying is just your guess. What is your evidence? Show me. I have no evidence. Humph. Since you have no evidence, what makes you say this? That's the terrifying thing about games. Some truths you wouldn't believe even if you knew them. You'd rather live in lies and twist them into reality. If what I'm saying is true, then in your room of real and fake people, you wouldn't have needed to vote out the third person whose identity couldn't be determined. You could even walk out of the room together as a group of four. But if what I'm saying is wrong, then you wouldn't have to carry this guilt when you leave. So what happens after you leave? Why can't you hit people before, but you can now? It's not like you can always hit people. There's no rule that you can't hit people. This rule has been lying all along. But we all saw that after leaving the room of real and fake people, one person hit someone and was caught and destroyed by the mechanical arm. Those two people were fake people. What kind of rule can lie and fake? Using two fake people to deliberately create the illusion of attacking and then being caught is just to lead you to deduce the rule that you can't hit people. With one trick, you can make everyone hesitate to act. And the rules were discovered by you yourselves. He was merely a guide who led you to discover them, making you more convinced of their existence. No, that's not right. According to you, we can do whatever we want here without any danger to our lives, right? That's correct. But in the room with the real and fake people, someone died from being thrown out, and in the 9-square grid room, failing to answer the questions really does cost you your life. Doesn't this completely contradict your reasoning? Have you noticed that all the things that put us in danger were done by real people? What? No. Everyone, don't feel guilty. It's not our fault, it's just about seeking advantage and avoiding harm, struggling to survive. No one expects us to be saints under this test, we're just ordinary people. The fault lies with the mastermind behind this place. He set this trap. We were originally safe and sound, why should we be tested by him? Why should we be condemned? If anyone is guilty, it's him, and he deserves to die. Okay, let's ignore that for now. Your motivational speech was excellent, your reasoning was superb, and your guesses were great. But haven't you forgotten one thing? Why did the mastermind who brought us all here do this? Yes, that's also something I can't understand. From the first level, so far, all the purpose has been to make us kill each other because of misunderstandings or amplified emotions. Why go to such lengths to create this setup? He could have simply had dummies disrupt the game, or designed a game where you die if you can't pass. Why? Why did he have to make real people press the button? You punch me, I'll punch you back. Why should I punch you? Don't ask why. You try punching me, I don't have that kind of taste. You punch me, I'll punch you back. Why should I ask why? Humph, it's your turn. You try punching me, I won't do such a pointless thing. Are you unwilling, afraid, or unable to do it? I've seen through your rules, your most fundamental logic. Have you figured them all out? So how are we supposed to get out? Just walk straight ahead, open the door, and walk out. How can we just walk out like that? That robot has a gun. Zhou Min is right. That robot has a gun. And he already said he'd fire as soon as we crossed the line. How are we supposed to get out? His gun is empty. How can it be empty? Lin Wang, you're already opening your eyes and saying, "Are you kidding me?" Warning, do not approach. Warning, do not approach. Warning, do not approach. Cross the warning line and you'll be shot dead. Cross the warning line and you'll be shot dead. I bet your gun isn't loaded. Why? Because there's a deeply buried underlying logic rule in this lab. Robots cannot harm humans, right? Shen Mingho, robots cannot harm humans. So they use dummies to mislead us into using our hands to harm our own people because they can't attack us. Yes, yes. The first level is just a password to leave. The second level is about throwing out our own people. The third level is designed to make us press buttons ourselves. This way, everything is irrelevant to them, and they're not the direct attackers. Therefore, players are prohibited from taking action. On one hand, it's to prevent us from finding the dummies in the simplest way, and on the other hand, it's to protect the dummies from harm. That's right. So from the beginning, if we did nothing, we could just walk out of here. We've experienced so much unnecessary fighting. Isn't it just like Su Jiayin said before? This has nothing to do with us. It's not our fault. Who would have thought all the rules were fake? No, no. We were the ones who did it. If it weren't for Lin Wang, we wouldn't have been able to get out at all. Then why did you mention Chen Mingho just now? Because he's a dummy. What? How is that possible? Why? Humans are creatures with complex emotions and consciousness, while robots cannot understand the complexity of human emotions and cannot establish a true connection with humans on an emotional level. Although you can act out our expressions well, you can't understand the emotions behind them. That's the most fundamental difference between us and you. After everyone learned that they couldn't get out, what was everyone's reaction? And what was your reaction? We'll never get out. Stay calm and drink some water. What time is it for you to joke around? Where did you get the water here? Refusing to exclude others. Is this a standard procedure from the database to appease humans, or did humans accidentally forget their current situation? You are indeed very clever, even precise. Your actions make me think you're not human. I'm curious how you were created. Stop talking nonsense and tell us how to get out. The difference between people is that big. What do you mean? Nothing. Didn't Lin Wang already tell you how to get out? Just keep walking forward and push the door open. Finally, we can get out. I've had enough of this place. Why can't I open it? Push hard. This door might be a bit difficult. I'll do it. Anyway, congratulations on passing the challenge. Shut up. Once we get out, I'll call the police and arrest the mastermind. That's right, principal. After we get out, I want to have a good meal. I just want to go home and get a good night's sleep. Hey, who said I'm a fake? You'll come home with me later, and I'll show you whether I'm real or fake. Hey, stop talking about that. Mom and Dad, Yuyin, I can finally go home. Lin Yuyin must be craving cream cake again. I'll buy one on the way back. He has been missing for so long. He's definitely going to ask me where I've been gallivanting. I can't appease him without cake. You guys are actually really great. It's rare to see so many people out at once. What does that mean? It's not the first time, but a bug trapped in a glass bottle can't see the glass. It will only keep crashing into the glass until it dies. What is this place? This isn't where we're supposed to go. Hey, why are you like this? Shouldn't we be getting out? He thought there was light ahead. Aren't you the same? The world is just a huge cycle. When you finally escape after all your hard work, aren't you just falling into another trap? What do you mean? What is this place? Ha 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 ha. Welcome to Goatiu. And this will be a new era.